Storm Publishing presents Death in the Spires, written by K.J. Charles and read by Tom Lawrence. Prologue. Nobody knows. But nobody will find out. They can't. They won't. Nobody can ever find out. If they do, if they know, if they tell. Nobody will tell. It's all in the past, buried 6 feet under and rotting away. Nobody knows. But what if someone looks? Chapter 1. November 1905. Jeremy Kite is a murderer. Jem stared at the words. They sat stark and accusatory, too brutal for the typewritten letters that made them or the thin, cheap paper that bore them. The ink was a little faded, as though the typewriter's ribbon was almost worn out. There was no date, no address, no signature, nothing but 3 lines of text. Jeremy Kite is a murderer. He killed Toby Feynsham. Ask him why. Jem turned the paper over, as if there might be more on the back. It rattled slightly, betraying the tremor of his hands. He turned it back again to the poisonous words, and looked up at Mr. Layton, who sat across the mahogany acreage of desk, regarding him with disfavour. "I'm not." Jem put the letter carefully on the desk, facing Mr. Layton. He lined up the top parallel to the wood's edge, adjusting it with microscopic movements to be quite straight. "A murderer, I mean. I didn't kill Toby Feynsham." "I did not ask if you did," Mr. Layton observed. "You handed me the letter rather than throwing it away. What was that meant to mean?" "No, sir," Jem said aloud. "But I'm answering the question anyway." Mr. Layton tapped his fingers to his lips. He wore a wide moustache, its ends twirled and pointed with wax that had stained the hairs a little yellow over the years. Most of the clerks in the Registrar General's Bureau at Somerset House wore similar facial adornments. Jem had followed that fashion for a couple of years, but he'd shaved clean as something to do in one of the endless weeks last summer, and hadn't been able to stomach growing it back. He found himself rubbing his naked top lip with a finger now.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?